A city burns under a dark sky as a strange object floats above the chaos. Inside a vehicle, a man films the destruction while his partner speaks in fear. A giant monster smashes through buildings as soldiers watch from a distance. The largest monster stands guard at a swirling gate, watching for someone. A bright blade slices through the air as the monster roars in pain. The man filming says the monster moves like a machine, not a living thing. They discuss how only 2 giants are gone, and it's been 2 days since the break. Flames climb a skyscraper as someone wonders if anyone can stop this. A man stares in shock at his rooftop, realizing something is wrong. He yells in disbelief, asking if his friend really wants to go to Japan. His friend warns him, saying monsters this big are not normal on Jeju Island. The friend says if he succeeds, the Ajin Guild will be known worldwide. He admits even Jinho is worried, but then agrees to go with him. The man shouts he is going too, refusing to be left behind. He asks if his friend noticed patterns in recent monster incidents. The friend holds up a newspaper, screaming he's not in any of those articles. He admits his only pride is staying by his friend's side, no matter what. He begs to be taken along, even though his friend just said no. The friend looks at him and says he trusts him, so he will be safe too. The friend turns away, his face hidden in shadow, thinking deeply. He says he was joking. He would never go to Japan now, but his friend is stunned. He tells his friend to go home now, then walks out the door. The friend watches him leave, his face calm, but his eyes full of doubt. He walks alone down a quiet street, his mind heavy with thoughts. He sits down, thinking about how he kept quiet about his power for a reason. He remembers his mother's voice, telling him to never use his power for himself. He picks up a piece of food with chopsticks and whispers her name. He tells his mother he will be back, then looks down at his hands. He thinks there are many stronger people, but his growth must not stop. He knows he must be on the battlefield to become stronger, no matter the cost. His mother speaks, remembering his father's old habit during meals. She offers to help him pack after he finishes eating. He pulls the blanket over his head, hiding from the world. He tosses in bed, unable to find rest despite the late hour. The full moon shines bright over the quiet apartment building. He steps out of bed, his socked foot touching the cold floor. His mother asks if he is asleep. He says yes, but she knows. He sits on the edge of the bed, unsure how to begin the talk. He tells her he almost died recently, his voice low and steady. He stays silent, his hand resting on his knee, lost in thought. He corrects himself, saying he almost dies all the time, but this was worse. He looks down, grateful he made it back alive once again. He places his hand on her shoulder, promising he will return. She whispers a quiet, "Thank you," her voice barely audible. She adds, she's thankful he stopped her from leaving this time. He replies, "You would have left anyway," his tone calm. He smiles slightly. "Yes, and I'll be back," his resolve firm. Dark shadows swirl around him as he vows to protect her no matter what. A man in a suit stands at a podium, ready to address the crowd. Reporters crowd the room, cameras pointed at the speakers. The man at the podium speaks to the seated journalists below. Jinwoo stands at a different podium, his expression serious. He shakes hands with the older man, a bright flash surrounding them. An airplane flies overhead, leaving a trail across the blue sky. A young man walks through the airport, heavy gear on his back. Jinwoo walks behind him, his hands in his pockets, watching. The young man glances back, his eyes sharp and focused. Jinwoo runs a hand through his hair, looking away from the crowd. He wipes sweat from his brow, his face set with determination. Jinwoo and the young man walk side by side, heading toward the gate. Jinwoo stares ahead, jaw tight. The guildmaster title means nothing now. He's chasing something bigger. Soldiers scramble as debris rains down on the city street. A battle has begun. A soldier shouts, "There's not enough room for all the patients." Panic rises. He tells them they must leave now. "The giants are coming this way," he warns. An old man refuses to go. He says he made a promise to stay with the sick. The soldier looks up, eyes wide. He knows they need to find cover inside. A giant monster breaks through a building, its red eyes glowing in the dark. Soldiers open fire on the giant. Bullets fly, but will they do any good? The giant roars, shaking the ground. Its power is far beyond their weapons. Bullets bounce off its thick hide. The soldier's attack has no effect at all. A soldier screams, "No!" as he sees the giant crush a building with its hand. The monster swings its massive arm, sending debris flying everywhere. It smashes through another building. The city is falling apart around them. The soldier's face is pale with shock. He has never seen anything like this. From above, the giant destroys everything in its path. The city is in ruins. A dark, winged figure appears, glowing with purple energy. It's not human. The soldier stares in disbelief. He has no idea what this new threat is. He tells the civilians to move. They are too close to the hospital, he says. The old man looks up as rocks fall from the sky. He is not moving. A man pushes a woman down as rubble crashes around them. They are in danger. He yells he will stay to help them evacuate. He won't leave them behind. A man in black appears, glowing with purple power. He stands calm and still. The giant roars again, its voice shaking the air. It is ready to attack. The man in black leaps into the air, his sword glowing with purple light. He flies straight at the giant, sword raised. He is not afraid of its size. He swings his sword with all his strength. The blade cuts through the air. The giant screams as the sword hits its face. It is hurt, but not defeated. The man in black lands on the giant's head, his sword still glowing bright. He jumps high into the air, ready to strike again. He will not stop now. The giant roars in pain as the man slashes at its eye. It is losing the fight. The scene shifts to a city in East America. People are talking about Jinwoo. He jumps high into the air, ready to strike again. He will not stop now. The giant roars in pain as the man slashes at its eye. It is losing the fight. The scene shifts to a city in East America. People are talking about Jinwoo. A man speaks calmly. "We all upgraded through Lady Sonar. He must know limits." Another hunter asks. "But he reawakened, right?" He smiles. "He must be proud." The first man smirks. "Hunters, overconfident with power, will die." "How ironic." He cuts a steak. "I'll bet my yacht he dies in a day." Then all. A third hunter interrupts. "Do you all really think so?" He looks annoyed. The blond man laughs. "I'll bet the scavenger building that he survives." He leans back. "You should worry more about the dungeon break tomorrow." He adds, "That bastard's got a talent in ruining moods." "Isn't that just like him?" He sighs. "Hey, maybe I'd have had more fun in Japan than here." He looks out the window. "Well, when tomorrow comes, this place will be fun." The city below is in chaos. Fires burn. Buildings crumble under dark clouds. A reporter screams, "Viewers!" He holds his camera, face pale with shock. He yells, "Can you believe this?" The screen flashes with breaking news. The news screams, "Hunter Sung Jinwoo's summoned creatures are defeating giants." Another headline shouts, "The giants are getting devoured, eaten by the ants." A woman screams, her face covered in dust. She stares in disbelief at the sky. A giant hand smashes through a building. A child screams, "Kaya!" The child is thrown backward. She hits the ground hard, dazed and bleeding. A dark shadow moves fast. Purple lightning flashes as something strikes the giant. The giant roars in pain. Blue energy bursts from its chest as it stumbles back. A black figure leaps high, sword glowing purple. It strikes the giant again. The giant screams, eyes wide with fear. It tries to swat the small attacker away. The attacker moves too fast. Purple energy explodes as the giant's head splits. The child looks up, eyes wide. A dark figure stands over her, glowing with power. The figure turns its head. Its glowing eyes meet the child's. She freezes. A man watches from afar. He murmurs, "Iron, he's excited now that he's upgraded." He says it's a relief Iron's doing well. The soldier stammers, thank you. The dark figure vanishes. The soldier stands alone, hand still raised in shock. The soldier tries to speak, thank you for Sav, but his voice cracks with awe. Jinwoo gives a thumbs up. You good, brave soldier. Sparks fly around him. The soldier stares, mouth open. Thank you. He can't believe what he saw. Jinwoo turns. Jinho, take him and finish the evacuation. A soldier nods fast. He walks away, calling back. Come one, let's go. Debris litters the ground. He stops, eyes glowing purple. Now then. His voice drops low and cold. He stands alone in ruins. Let's get started for real. The air hums with power. Nagoyashi shouts into the phone. We're retaking the city. His team works frantically at the consoles. Reports flood in. Shizuwakashi, Takayama, Naganoshi, all retaken. A man in pink stares, shocked by the news. A close-up on a purple eye. Goto wasn't wrong, the thought echoes. The eyes I saw at the airport. Jinwoo stands tall, glowing faintly. I've seen countless hunters, but he's on a different level, they whisper. Jinwoo meets a man's gaze. Nice to meet you, he says calmly. This is urgent, so excuse my directness. He addresses a crowd of officials. The giants are coming to Osaka right now. Focus your defense around Osaka. The officials react with stunned silence. One man covers his face, another shouts. Their shock is plain to see. A man sweats, thinking. Regardless of his strength, defeating all giants is impossible. He plans to negotiate. Jinwoo's jaw tightens. He turns his head slightly and says firmly, No, I refuse. His voice leaves no room. He stands before the group, his expression unreadable. The officials behind him look at him, their faces pale. The man stammers, Then what's your plan? He waits, hoping for an answer that makes sense. Jinwoo thinks, I don't believe it. He truly wants to defeat all the giants alone? What is he thinking? A bold declaration bursts from him. Was what I was going to do. His resolve is absolute. No doubt remains. A close-up on Jinwoo's eye, glowing purple. A single drop of sweat falls. He murmurs, A bright, glowing orb appears, crackling with energy. Smoke swirls around it, hinting at immense power. His eye glows brighter. He says simply, So. His mind is already racing ahead with his next move. Two glowing eyes appear in the dark, smoke curling from them. A jagged, monstrous mouth forms below. The shadowy figure fully materializes, wreathed in purple smoke and crackling energy. It stands ready to fight. Jinwoo stands alone, hand on his chin, watching the chaos. Debris falls around him as he plans his next step. He looks at the shadow army. I'll just name you. No. 1, no. 2, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, he decides. A shadow reports. My king, another enemy has been defeated. Jinwoo replies. Then he'll be number 6 times. He tells a man near a tent. You sleep first. I'll be back soon. The man nods. Okay, and steps inside. Jinwoo thinks. It's easy so far. A grim smile forms. But we're just getting started. The real fight begins. A giant shadow figure explodes in a burst of light and smoke. The sound, whoosh, fills the air as it vanishes. He thinks, a war of attrition is perfect for me, given my supply of magic power. He has the advantage. Shadow soldiers clash with glowing enemies in the ruined city. Sparks fly as they fight fiercely in the streets. An aerial view shows the city in ruins. The main issue is the other dungeon breaks from the S-rank break. The camera pans across the shattered skyline. Buildings lie broken, smoke rises, and the city is in total ruin. Jinwoo and a man in green stand on a broken street. They look at the destruction. Trudge they walk. They look up at the chaos. It's all ruins, young Neem, says one. Yeah, replies Jinwoo, his voice calm. Jinwoo spots someone. You're here, he says, voice steady as ash falls around them. The woman in black confirms she's the only hunter left in Tokyo. Jinwoo listens. She reports Tokyo's damage is too great to measure. The city is beyond saving. Jinwoo adds, the giants came from here. Their origin point is clear now. He lists the S-rank hunters left worldwide. 16 remain, including himself. A man screams the names of the fallen: Yuri Orlov, Hanja, Gogi, Lucas Hoyt. Jinwoo notes 3. S-ranks are gone. A-ranks aren't even counted anymore. He tells her, most giants are gone. Other hunters fight the last one with the shadows. Jinwoo nods. All right, he says, his mind is already set on what comes next. A giant looms, massive and dark. Jinwoo knows this is the final one to fall. He stares at the burning city. This sight is familiar, he mutters, confused. The flames and rubble match the demon castle. The destruction is identical. Jinwoo wonders if the architect built this ruin. What message did he leave? He remembers the architect is dead, no contact since. Maybe this is his body. Jinwoo clenches his fist. I'll prevent it. He's trained for this moment. He turns to his team. Seems like we're all ready. Let's go, he says calmly. The woman hesitates. But other hunters haven't joined us yet, she says. Jinwoo doesn't look back. No, they already have, he replies, voice firm. A blade flashes. It stabs through the air, aimed at the giant's heart. The giant cries out, "This is annoying!" as it falls, blood spraying on the ground. A man in black laughs. At least we're alive. Think positively, he says. Jinwoo shakes his head. They're pressing onward, dominating every giant we couldn't reach. The giant's foot slams down. Cracks spread across the broken earth beneath it. 2 figures stand on the rubble. They're leaving the cleanup to us, one says. Jinwoo glares. It's infuriating, those damn summons, he growls under his breath. Shadows rise around him. Step, step, they march, glowing with purple energy. The shadows surge forward. Whoosh! They tear through the city like a storm. A red blade cuts through smoke. Purple shadows clash with it in a burst of light. The giant crashes down. Thud. Its body shakes the ground as it hits the street. A young boy watches, eyes wide. He sees the giant fall and doesn't look away. Purple shadows twist and break apart, glowing with raw power as they scatter. Debris rains down as the sky cracks open, smoke rising from the wreckage. A jagged line of violet energy slashes through the air, tearing the sky apart. Spikes of dark energy rise like claws, piercing the smoke-filled battlefield. A shadowy figure roars, its form shifting as purple flames lick its edges. The ground shudders as a massive impact echoes through the ruined city. A small figure darts through the air, leaving a trail of light behind. 2 hunters stumble back as a shadow beast explodes in a flash of purple. Jinwoo smiles faintly. It's done. He thanks his team with quiet pride. A shadow kneels, glowing faintly. Thank you, my king, it whispers softly. Jinwoo turns to Jinho. Stay safe with Miss Haneka. Jinho nods quickly. They run down the broken street, boots pounding as dust swirls around them. Jinwoo stands tall on the rubble. Now, arise, his voice echoes with power. A dark shape surges upward, roaring as it rises from the shattered ground. Shadows coil and writhe, flowing like smoke across the ruined cityscape. The shadows surge forward, climbing walls and swallowing the broken streets. Jinwoo raises his hand. My shadows, he says, as they gather beneath him. He shouts one word, charge! The shadows surge forward without hesitation. Jinwoo charges forward, his blade flashing as he cuts through the air. A dark, monstrous figure roars, its form wreathed in crackling purple energy. The ground shakes as Jinwoo's attack slams into the creature's body. The beast staggers back, its massive form crashing into the ruined city. Jinwoo stands firm, his power radiating as the creature reels from the blow. He looks up, his expression calm as debris falls around him. The creature's dark energy surges, spreading across the broken landscape. A pair of glowing red eyes emerges from the smoke, watching Jinwu. The monster's eyes narrow, its gaze fixed on the hunter before it. Jinwu's own eye glows purple, a silent challenge in his stare. A massive, glowing blade slashes through the air, aimed at the beast. The creature blocks the strike, its dark form shuddering under the impact. A beam of light pierces through the creature, tearing through its body. Jinwu observes, noting the creature's immense strength and power. The monster's presence feels heavy, its magic making Jinwu want to flee. He sees the creature's dark energy, a sight that makes him uneasy. The beast unleashes a fiery blast, its intent clear: destroy Jinwu. Jinwu's resolve hardens. He will not let this creature survive. The monster's eye glows brighter, its power growing with each moment. Jinwu strikes again, his blade cutting deep into the creature's flesh. The beast roars, its body convulsing as Jinwu's attack takes hold. Jinwu pushes forward, his power overwhelming the creature's defenses. The creature's form begins to crack, its dark energy flickering wildly. Tiny, dark creatures swarm over the monster's body, tearing it apart. The beast collapses, its body crumbling under the relentless assault. It lets out a final, agonized cry as its form begins to fade. Jinwu stands over the fallen creature, his hand outstretched in victory. He looks at the remains, his expression unreadable but determined. He knows this isn't over. He must keep pushing to find its weakness. The sky darkens as the last traces of the creature's energy vanish. The ground shatters as a new force erupts from the ruins. A glowing purple eye cuts through the smoke, sharp and cold. Jinwu stares, his own eye matching the eerie glow. He watches the dark shape rise, its form shifting and growing. A blade flashes, slicing through the air with deadly speed. The beast roars, energy crackling around its massive frame. It swipes with claws that tear the earth apart in one motion. Purple lightning explodes as the creature slams into the ground. His MP drops fast, but he doesn't stop moving. He notes the energy wrapping around the beast like armor. A close-up of the beast's eye, cracked but still burning. It blocked one attack. That's all it did, no more. Kaisel's wings spread wide as he leaps into the sky. He shouts, "Let's go!" and charges straight at the monster. The beast lunges, jaws wide, aiming to crush him whole. Jinwu dodges, the wind from its strike tearing at his coat. He soars upward, dodging another blast of purple energy. The beast's tail whips down, but he's already gone. A pink energy blast explodes behind him, shaking the sky. The ground cracks under the force of the beast's next strike. Jinwu's eye flashes. He sees the opening. There! He dives, sword drawn, aiming for the beast's glowing core. The blade strikes true, slicing through dark energy like paper. The beast's face twists in pain, its red eyes flaring bright. Jinwu twists midair, pulling back before the counterattack hits. Debris flies as the beast's roar shakes the battlefield. He lands hard, but doesn't falter. His sword still glows purple. The beast's energy surges, but Jinwu's stance doesn't waver. A shockwave ripples out, but he stands firm, ready to strike again. He runs forward, the final blow already forming in his hand. Jinwu smiles. He knew this moment would come. The beast has no chance. Dark energy swirls around him. His power grows stronger with every second. He strikes fast. The beast roars, but the blow cuts deep into its flesh. The beast's eyes glow red. It tries to fight back, but Jinwu is too quick. Jinwu raises his sword. Lightning crackles around him. Ruler's authorities. The beast screams as lightning tears through its body. It cannot escape. Below, hunters watch in shock. This is no longer a fight. It's a slaughter. A young hunter stares up, wide-eyed. He never imagined monsters could lose. Another hunter shouts, "Hyung Nim!" He believes Jinwu can win this war. The beast thrashes, lightning burning its skin. It's losing control fast. Jinwu stands tall on broken stone. The beast is weak. He sees his chance. His eye glows purple. He whispers, "Violent slash." The air shudders. He moves like a shadow. The slash cuts through space itself. No escape. The beast's head flies off. Its body falls, lifeless, to the shattered ground. Jinwu calls out, "Beru!" His shadow servant answers without delay. Beru roars, "Your wish is my command!" He flies toward the fallen beast. Beru's claws tear into the beast's corpse. Jinwu watches, calm and still. The system confirms, you used violent slash. The beast is gone for good. Jinwu's face is grim. He knows this victory cost him more than he shows. Dark shadows rise from the beast's body. They swirl, then vanish into the air. The beast's remains crumble to dust. Only silence remains where it stood. The sky darkens. Jinwu turns away. The battle is over, but the war? Not yet. A massive explosion rocks the city, sending debris flying everywhere. Jinwu levels up repeatedly as the dust settles around him. A teammate shouts, "Hyung-nim," as he stands atop a ruined building. They cheer, thinking he defeated the giant's boss in the raid. But Jinwu knows the raid isn't over yet. He stays alert. He tries to extract a shadow, but the system says it's impossible. Jinwu's face hardens. He knows something is very wrong. A giant monster charges at him. He raises his hand to block it. A dark figure appears from the smoke, calling him, "Your Majesty." The figure reveals itself, a shadowy knight with glowing eyes. Jinwu realizes this is the source of the magic power he felt. A blinding white light erupts, filled with red, crackling energy. Jinwu's eye widens. He sees the true power of the enemy. The magic storm rips through the sky, tearing the air apart. He braces himself against the blast, his face showing strain. He turns to see Jinho, who is nearly caught in the storm. Jinho sighs in relief, glad his friend is still standing. Jinwu looks up. The gate is absorbing the giant's magic power. He notices a small cut on his neck. This has never happened before. He tells Jinho to wait outside. He must enter the gate alone. Jinho yells for him to be careful as he leaps into the gate. Jinwu breaks through the gate's barrier, entering a new world. He lands inside, breathing hard, his body still glowing with power. The interior is dark, with tall pillars and a single torch burning. He walks deeper into the hall, his footsteps echoing loudly. The hall stretches far ahead, its size overwhelming him. His Shadow King asks if he heard the laughter from outside. Jinwu confirms he heard it too. The enemy is mocking them. He says the enemy's laugh is foul. He clenches his fist, ready. The chained giant laughs, his voice booming. "It amuses me very much." He roars at the rulers. "You contemptible rulers!" Chains rattle as he speaks. A shadowy figure greets him. "Welcome, sovereign." The giant is bound tight. Jinwu sees the chains. Release the chains. He knows the ruler's plans. The giant stares, silent. His red eyes glow in the dark, watching Jinwu. He growls, You are not the one I know." His voice is full of doubt. Jinwu asks, "Did the rulers make you like this?" The giant nods slowly. Jinwu thinks, what are rulers? He tried to talk to creatures before. The giant answers, "Ancient enemies of the sovereigns." His voice is deep. Jinwu wonders, if they are my enemy too. He looks at the giant's face. The giant says, "Yes, I too am a sovereign." His chains shake with his words. He warns, "You lack strength to face them." Jinwu listens, still and calm. The giant demands, "Release me." He promises, "I shall help you." Jinwu scoffs, "Help who? A monster helping a human?" He does not trust. The giant's smile grows wide, sharp teeth gleaming in the dark shadows. Jinwu sees strange symbols flash across the giant's body. He freezes. A system message appears, "Oath of Faith, deal." Jinwu reads it slowly. He thinks, "The king of giants." He ponders, "What should I do?" Jinwoo closes his eyes. He whispers, yes. The deal is now his to make. He turns to the giant. All right, I completely trust. The chains shake. Jinwoo confirms, yes, that is the oath of faith. He cannot lie now. The giant asks, why can you speak freely? Jinwoo looks up, curious. Jinwoo says, creatures, the giant corrects, residents of chaos. The giant explains, they are captured, not like me. I kept my mind. He says, I endured, waiting for the day I am free. He met Jinwoo then. Jinwoo asks, is that the ruler's army? He sees silver armor and wings. The giant confirms, yes, that's the ruler's soldiers. Jinwoo frowns. Jinwoo asks, why are they sending monsters? The giant stays silent. Jinwoo waits for an answer. The giant's red eyes burn in the dark. A dark figure confirms the ruler's armies are coming. Jinwoo asks why they send monsters. Jinwoo looks up, confused. He thinks the monsters are for him, not for demons. A giant, chained beast with red eyes roars. Its teeth are sharp, its anger clear. The beast growls, I told you, they're preparing for war. Its chains rattle with rage. The beast explains, they want to turn Earth into a battlefield against the monarchs. Jinwoo stands alone, lost. He can't see why monsters would make Earth a war zone. The beast cuts him off. It's simple, it says, its voice low and heavy. The beast reveals their plan, to insert magic energy into Jinwoo's world. He listens. Magic stones and gems glow around them. The beast says civilians use them too. Jinwoo thinks, were these stones just footsteps to build a war foundation? He looks down, silent. The beast's words sink in. The sky is dark and cold. The beast warns, your world will turn to hell, and it will happen sooner than you think. The beast holds a weapon. There isn't much left, it says. The rulers may already move. Jinwoo frowns. You make it sound like they're after me. How come? He asks. The beast sighs. So you really don't know anything, it says, voice full of pity. The beast tells him, your power isn't yours. Its original owner betrayed the rulers. The beast swears to stay by Jinwoo's side. So won't you help me? It asks. Jinwoo stays quiet. He looks away, his face shadowed, his mind racing. He speaks, if you want to help me, become my shadow soldier, wouldn't it? Jinwoo stares ahead, eyes glowing. He waits for the beast's answer, calm and still. The beast says, both rulers and monarchs are bound to spiritual forms. They cannot become stronger. Jinwoo looks at a glowing circle. Is that enough for you to help me now? He asks. Jinwoo nods. I understand the situation now, he says, but something feels off. He holds his hand out. Purple energy crackles. There's something I'm missing, he whispers. The beast begs, please free me from these chains. Its voice is desperate. Jinwoo asks, you said you'd be by my side, right? The beast nods. Of course. Jinwoo raises his hand. Chains break. If you help me, I will help you, he says. The beast looks at its freed hand. I guess it was just my imagination, it mutters. Jinwoo turns to the beast. So then, are you on the side of humans? He asks. The beast's red eye glows. It stays silent, watching Jinwoo closely. Jinwoo frowns. Why are you silent? He asks, voice sharp and cold. The beast grips its chain. Is it because of the oath of faith? It growls. Heavy chains snap apart. Metal rings fly through the dark air. The beast's massive hand slams into stone. Dust and cracks spread. A pink glow pulses from the beast's neck. The stone there glows brighter. A shadowy figure points at the stone. That magic stone behind your neck. The beast's mouth opens wide. Sharp teeth gleam in the dim light. A single stroke of ink slashes across the screen. The fight begins. Jinwoo moves fast, his blade flashes, the beast roars in pain. Jinwoo steps back. "The deal's off," he says, voice calm and cold. The beast lunges. "It's too dangerous to let you live," it hisses. Jinwoo's eyes narrow. "You could become a calamity," he says softly. The beast shakes its head. "No, you're mistaken. The calamity is you." The beast's eye glows brighter. Red light fills the dark space. The beast screams. Its voice shakes the walls around them. Blue light bursts from Jinwoo. He dodges the beast's wild swing. The beast stumbles. Its chains rattle as it loses its balance. Jinwoo leaps. He drives his blade deep into the beast's chest. The beast roars. Its body shakes. Chains snap and fall to the ground. The beast falls to its knees. Its red eyes dim as it breathes hard. The beast speaks softly. "As battles grow, your world will burn." The beast closes its eyes. "I pray that everything you love turns to ash." Jinwoo looks down. His blade still glows with purple light. The beast lies still. Chains hang loose. A message appears on screen. The screen flashes gold. "You have defeated Leja, one of the 9 original monarchs." Jinwoo stands alone. The beast's body fades into dark smoke. The screen glows gold. Calculating experience points. The screen stays gold. It may take some time. A great amount of experience has been earned. Jinwoo smirks. He holds the beast's broken blade. "I guess I'll take this as a souvenir." The screen flashes gold. "You have leveled up," repeats 8 times. Jinwoo's power surges. Jinwoo stares at the ceiling. His level hits 122. Blue sparks fly around his shadowed figure. A helicopter lands near a grand building. Dust flies as blades slow. Someone important arrives. 2 figures step off the chopper. They walk toward the mansion. The lawn is neat, quiet. Christopher Reed stands in the hall, arms crossed. He didn't expect visitors today. He frowns. The vice director greets him. A woman in pink stands beside him. They need to talk. Alone. Reed turns away. "Don't let anyone near my room until those 2 leave." His voice is cold. Inside, Reed sits. He asks why they came. The visitor says, "I'm not going." He won't budge. Reed leans back. "I'm not here for a gate." He hints at something worse. The visitor listens.